Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Innova and welcome to our reaction to Duran Duran. We are going to react to the song Planet Earth. Let's get started with our first time single take on this reaction. Oh, this is Planet Earth. What I like the most about this song is not what they are singing, is not what the topic is, but I like the bass guitar. I think that was the bass guitar that was playing in the main role there in the middle. And it seems like it's an alien spacecraft that is come to planet Earth, like the space sound that they created in the beginning in the intro, and throughout too it was there while the bass guitar was playing and everything. And how bizarre is that the Earth is devoid of any life. There is no life on planet Earth. That is what he's seeing. Considering it is Duran Duran, I think they are trying to give a message to the world, to the people, us, that the way we are going, it is gonna be our future. That tomorrow people from other planets may come and they may find this planet that was the only planet that could have life, at least as far as we know so far, is devoid of life itself. There is nobody left over here. They can't find anybody, which is where I think we are all heading anyway. But it was done in a fun way by Duran Duran.
The musical arrangement of this one was quite psychedelic in my opinion. It was a trance-like experience for me listening to this. It was beautifully arranged. The music is what really got me from the beginning till the end. The vocals are something else. It's always refreshing to hear artists such as Duran Duran because they are unique in their musical arrangement as well as their vocal artistry. There are very few artists like them around. In today's world, I don't think you'll find even one. Then comes the song itself. For me, I look at it a bit differently. Yes, it may seem like it's like the aliens have come to Earth and this is how they find Earth to be, devoid of life and lifeless, in other words. For me, I look at it as the state of things that are in the world in general. Maybe Duran Duran also thought of that. I don't know. But my interpretation is that the way we are living our lives, this is what it is becoming. This is what it has become.
Lifeless.
Yeah. Sometimes our reaction videos are lifeless. For whatever reason. Maybe there's a lot of things on our mind. Maybe listening to a particular song took us into dreamland. Maybe it made us think about other facets of our own lives. And so we are a bit distracted mentally and emotionally. It may happen with such a song too. It did happen with me. I feel this is exactly how the world is today. You know, most people are so content with staring at screens. They are so involved and engrossed in it. They are so obsessed with it. They are so involved in certain issues and things that don't concern them in any way, but they will spend a lifetime on them. So this song is to all those people who make the world around them quite lifeless because they are so engrossed and obsessed with all the things that are happening in their lives. And one of the things that occupies a lot of people's time are screens. For me, it's maybe the TV screen. I watch a lot of TV. I listen to a lot of music. But sometimes it does control how I act, how I behave in other facets of my life. For someone like Kirti, it may be the phone. For my kids, it may be the phone, the tablet, the computer games. There's so many things that they're so obsessed with that their whole life and how they interact with each other is dictated by their interactions on those devices. So for me, that is the lifeless element of this song. That's the way I see it. Now, I'm a Mumbaiker, born and raised in Mumbai. I've not traveled much of India, not traveled much of the world. So my views might be limited to my upbringing and my knowledge. So when I talk about things like that, I see it in a different way. What I eat, for what I wear, will be different from what you eat and what you wear on any given day in your part of the world. Today I might eat something such as a nice paneer item, palak paneer with a nice crispy paratha, hot paratha at the side and some lemon wedges and onion slices. So I might have that as my meal. Now what I have, you may not even know what that is. Even if I show you a picture, you may say, oh, it looks yucky, it looks like shit. The palak paneer literally looks like shit for many people. I remember back when I was insanely in love with paneer. And mark my words, all this is connected with the song. My understanding of the song's lyrics. Years ago, as I'm talking about my childhood days, I must have been in high school, 9th grade, 10th grade. I never knew what was paneer. In my home, we usually had a lot of non-veg. Beef, chicken, fish dominated the menu, few days a week and many days a month. Eggs, milk, a lot of items which maybe many other people in India may not have eaten, but we and our community, most people would eat those things. So paneer was something that I really didn't have. It was once I remember I'd been out with my sister to a restaurant, and she ordered this item, which was of cottage cheese or paneer, and I absolutely loved it. It was a paneer kofta. I absolutely fell in love with that paneer kofta gravy and the rumali roti that she had ordered. After that day, I was crazy about paneer. Just like many people in today's world are obsessed and crazy about their phones and whatever's on the phone. Similarly, at those days, I was obsessed with paneer. So every opportunity I got, and it was an expensive item, more expensive in those days, and it still is in many ways, than most meats or other items, food items that we would have. So it is not something that my mother or even our family could afford back then on a regular basis. So it wasn't even made at home because it was expensive. And even today, it's actually twice the rate of chicken or twice the rate of red meat, like pork and beef, etc. Or maybe more than it at least for a kilo. So it's not something that everyone can afford regularly. So back then, I tried every single opportunity to have paneer. And I absolutely loved it each time. My friends got to know about my love for paneer. And all of them, whenever they had anything at their home, or even if they knew I was coming home, they would try to make paneer for me. Something related to paneer they would ask their parents to make, because we were all in school and we were not cooking and all. Things like that. So this paneer fascination grew so much. But when I saw this palak paneer, long story short, getting to my point and how it's connected to the song. When I saw this palak paneer, I saw a picture of it somewhere in a brochure or magazine, I don't know back then where I'd seen it. But I saw this ugly looking item, it literally looked like goat shit on a plate. And with some white droplets coming out of it like cream or whatever. I said, how can people eat something like that? But then I tasted it once, and it took me a long time to taste it. But when I actually tasted it, I loved it. I love the palak because it's good for health, and the paneer, it's tasty. And the combination just works. The taste blends seamlessly. Both of them have a unique taste. And then with the masalas that are used to make it in different parts of India, it's quite unique. So a South Indian restaurant tends to make it differently, and a North Indian restaurant makes it completely differently, the masalas added to it. So not many people know those things in our country, but I do, because I've been interested in food and I've studied food for a few years of my life. So this song is like that. Today's world, we look at so many things around us and we just have a total disconnection with them. For us, it's like palak paneer. We just don't like it. We hate it. We hate everything about it. We find it disgusting, sickening, because we are so obsessed with certain things in our own lives. So that is what this song means to me. It may be an alien thing, but I take something different from it. And that is the reason we have been so successful on this platform and in our careers and in our lives. As a race, as a family, as a person, we've been successful because we are unique. And we celebrate that uniqueness. We are open, we are honest, we are sincere, and that is our uniqueness. On YouTube, find us another reactor like me, who's as open, as honest, as straightforward, as frank, as blunt at times as me. And why is it important to have more reactors like me? You won't find them, but why is it important, you may ask? Because in your part of the world, mostly people like me don't exist. And even if they do, they are not allowed to speak up. So this lifeless element of this song that you find is because at that time, perhaps in the early 80s, late 70s, when this band may have made this song, the government leaders, the political leaders in that part of the world, they ruled the nation like ironclad soldiers and ironclad military leaders. In fact, they given titles of Iron Lady and Iron Man and all that. So it's something that, if you did something different from the norm or what they wanted you to do, you were someone who's an enemy of the state. Just like the movie Enemy of the State, starring one English actor and starring one American actor, Will Smith. Anyway, that's about it for what I have to say about this song. I absolutely love the way it was sung. The musical arrangement was psychedelic. And that's it for this video. We've started something new on Patreon, Kirti and me and our team, where we are giving access for supporting us and making these reaction videos. We are giving access to a lot of videos we've done along the way.
It's
And,
exclusive access.
which are on YouTube, but it's not visible to the viewers and subscribers. So it's a special award that you're getting for supporting us. And the amount that you need to pay for to support us is less than a cup of tea or coffee in your part of the world per month. So it's a tiny amount, and this amount has been taken so that we are motivated to do what we do, which no one else is doing on YouTube because we are not allowed to do what we do. You think it's people love what we do here? Most people, including the platform owners and people who work on YouTube, don't like what we do. And they've made it clear through the algorithm, through the way we have been treated in the algorithm. The people have made it clear through the comments, through the likes, dislikes, through various ways. In the last close to 4 years now, we have been on this platform. So people don't like someone like me especially. They may like Kirti because she's not as vocal as me. And she's beautiful, let's face it. So someone who's ugly and illiterate, ignorant like me, only lived in Mumbai and not seen much of the world. Obviously, when I speak without any restrictions. I'm the exact opposite of this song. I'm like those aliens who have come to Earth, full of life, but then saying, oh God, this planet is lifeless. People aren't allowed to open up. People aren't allowed to do what they like. People are allowed to move around freely. It's like Kabul, it's like North Korea, it's like many parts of America and UK today, and many parts of India today. So if you like to support us in the work we do, and if you're one of those few who actually like the fact that we are open, honest, even if at times it hurts your sentiments, please head on to our Patreon page and support us, because if this doesn't work out, we probably will quit. It takes a lot of effort, time to keep this going. For Kirti especially, for me even to sit here and talk, takes effort. It takes effort.
Yeah.
Especially since it's been done over 7,000 times now in less than 4 years.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of time, but people ignore that completely. People only see the pretty face of Kirti and that's it. It takes a lot of time, effort to do what we do. And all we are asking is to help us do what we love, what we would do normally. Discuss things, discuss what we heard, what we've seen, connect to the music if possible, praise it, if possible, talk about it, but in our own way. With my Mumbaikar upbringing, I know it's difficult for many of you to get it, what I'm saying here, because that's the way you've been raised. God knows even I've been raised in those kind of schools. I don't talk about it too much, but for most years of my life, I was convent educated, and there are lots of things which we are not allowed to discuss openly.
Oh.
Yeah.
By the way, have you ever seen real goat poop? By any chance?
I have.
You have? It's not like the palak.
But I felt it was that way. I felt it looked that way. At least the
just
ones on the
seen
plate, because the paneer pieces are covered with it. So it makes it look even more like goat poo. Maybe buffalo poo, maybe cow
Yeah,
poo.
exactly, but not the goat poo.
But, and if they try to make any designs with the cream and all,
No.
it makes it even more disgusting.
But it is delicious. Don't go by
But
its appearance.
it's absolutely delicious. That's my point.
You will regret if you haven't tried one.
This reaction is absolutely thought-provoking and meaningful if you choose to see it with an open mind. Unfortunately, many of us in our cultures, we are trained and educated and raised in such a way that we cannot see things openly. Hence, even me, if I went to the UK today, or if I went to many parts of USA today, and even my country, India, I would think it's quite lifeless. It would be crowded, mind you, but I would think it's lifeless. I hope you get what I mean. If you don't, it's okay. That's the point of us being here. So let's celebrate the fact that we are still allowed to be here. And you can help us continue being here. And me talking like this, and Kirti with a pretty face sitting here and nodding her head to whatever I say. You can support it and have more of it for an amount that's less than a cup of chai, English tea. Trust me, it's less than that.
You want to listen to the song again?
I will. Let's end this reaction and we'll listen to it again. Let's start it. That's it.